Hey, what is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. This is a series where we go out to the junkyard, we bring back something that's rotten, and we build it into something radical. The past few days, I've been able to do a few things. Like for the Mustang here, I was able to put the headers on, get the full exhaust, the transmission starter in. I did all that stuff. So I did that. Not much else. Honestly, not much else has been done. So that's about all I've gotten done. What my main focus was trying to get some of the banners done in the garage. I started out doing really well, right? So like I created this one from a couple of different files. You know, I had this one that I totally created, and this is from one of the bolts in the game. Did this one, did that one. Did all these to make it look like old manufacturer banners. So the newest one is this one. This was a 2021 calendar. So I replaced that one with a Roadrunner and a 69 Chevy Camaro. I got to admit, that is probably one of the best picks I've seen online of two red cars I've ever seen. And I've updated my calendar for 2024. Now you can thank Ryan from RPM Games for the car picture of the Cutlass. It was a Bill Cutlass. And from that car, from that coloring, I created a brand new 2024 calendar. So how about that, huh? Yeah. All right. So along with that, what I have done out here is I've actually got the banners done for the Rot2Rad Junkyard builds and the Barn Bargains and other cheap challenges. The two series that are run for Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 actually did those as signs out there. I thought, who was it that told me about it? Underrated, I believe. I'd have to go back and take a look. But thanks for the idea, and it has come full circle. So here we go. That's where they are at. All right, so back. I haven't replaced this one yet. I've just been so dang busy. All right, so the last episode we had this Chinese car. This car is a Longton Fuyang. Botching it, I'm sure. So this was going to be, I thought, going to be one of those cars that it was just going to be thoroughly hated, and at a score of 4-2, you guys wanted me to keep it. So what about that? It's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that, the way that looks like on there. So yeah, so we're gonna keep it. Some like the suicide doors, some didn't like the color. The car itself, yeah, I can say it's pretty ugly as far as the car itself. It looks way too long, right? I think if you chopped like part of it out, it would look better. But again, 4-2. This bad boy's going to the parking lot. So there we go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go out into the junkyard. We're going to find something and bring it back into the garage and build it into something a little more radical. So let's hit the junkyard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here in the rust, in the dust. So what is Rot2Rad? Like I said, if we come out here, we find something that's rotten, and we bring it back into the shop and make it into something radical. A few things. One, it has to be under 100,000 miles, which this one is, but however, we have done this one before. So, and that's another rule. If I've already done it before, I'm not going to do it again. So, I'm not going to redo a second car. VW Bug. This is the Death Rod. 226,000 miles, so a little bit over the 150,000 mile parameters that I have set forth. Let's see what we got here. We've got, I believe we've done a Land Rover. This is over 150,000 miles, so that doesn't work. Austin Martin Vantage we've done. Doc Hudson car we've done. This is a stock one. It's across the street. So done that. Porsche we've done. Which one is this? This is standard RS America. We have done Porsches. Ford GT40 at 239,000 miles. That's not going to work. The SC at 135,000 miles. We haven't done one. We just got done doing a 300C, which is very close to what this looks like. So I'm not going to do that again. This is a Hurst Quayzar Custom Pro Stock. This thing is a beast, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,300 horsepower alone. I'm not going to grab this one. I believe I've done one of these, at least my own, before, so I don't plan on doing that one again. Porsche Carrera GT. I don't know if I've done a Carrera. Yeah. I think I have. Yeah, I have. Another Mustang at 125,000 miles. Now this has got 125,000. This is a classic fastback, and I haven't found one that actually is under 150,000 miles. So even though I already have a Mustang in the shop, I may have to come back and grab that one. The hot rod, I'm not interested in at all. What is this? Oh, a Syclone. We have not done one of these. I have been waiting to get my hands on one of these bad boys. The V6 dual overhead cam. You know, yeah, I think, you know, dagnabbit. This is the truck right here. This is the truck. There's nothing else. There's a police car up there. I'm coming back to the Syclone. I'm coming back to the Syclone unless I find something else. This is Rocket Bunny. We have done that. What's back over here? Another hot rod. Stock car. Vanilla car. No. Ooh, the caddy. 211,000 miles. That doesn't work. This, you know what this car needs? Seriously, this needs a white top with a white interior. We need a white interior for these things. Seriously, I need white. Would love to have it white. White top, white interior. I would love to have the choice of a white interior. 370Z at 66,000 miles. I think we have done one of those. We've done one of those. And it's a Moonhawk there. What is this? A Shelby Cobra Factory 5 Mark EV. Oh my. We have not done one of these either. I've hit a freaking gold mine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be the first time in Rot2Rad history I'm going to buy two cars. Okay, I think I'm going to buy two cars. I'm just going to have to. That's just the way it is. I'm going to buy that one, and I'm going to go back over here and buy that Syclone. Today will be the Syclone day. We will do the Syclone because that just kind of got me going right off the bat. Where's the Syclone at? There we go. There's the Syclone. I'm going to, let's see, what's the price tag on this bad boy? Both vehicles have been great as far as pricing, so that's good. So yeah, Syclone and the Cobra. I think we've pretty much picked up a good set of cars. So now next year or next week, I don't have to go out looking for a car. I've already got one. So let's hit the garage, shall we? Let's get back there. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to come out here. We've got two perfectly cool cars. I'm actually really happy about this. What is this? This is a Factory 5 Mark EV. This is going to be an electric vehicle. This is actually a car mod. So, but I like the Shelby Cobra, and yeah, I mean this is going to be electric. This is an electric motor driven car. So this is going to be kind of cool to have a classic car that's going to be like that. But today we are going to do this GMC Syclone. So let's go ahead and send her back to the car wash and get her cleaned up. So First and foremost, how is everybody doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. I don't know why that is green. That's coming off. I'm going to have to paint that chrome or something. Something other than green, that's for sure. I clean all this crap off of here. I think we've got everything. Yeah. So as I was saying, how is everyone doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. Yes, slowly but surely. You can tell by my voice that I am doing a little bit better every day. So I'm like, today I'm feeling actually pretty darn good. So pretty happy about it. Let's get this bad boy over to the first lifter and see what we can do with it. All right. Actually, what I want to do before I do anything is send it over. I'm going to send it over to the paint shop, right? So what I want to look for is, I don't know if it's going to give me, okay, so maybe it will give me Syclone Gray. Not giving me much of anything here. It's not transparent. I can't tell. Can't tell. One thing though is I'm not supposed to paint it the same color as it is, as it comes in, as factory color as black. So I'm going to have to find a different color to paint. That's going to be hard because my heart was kind of set on black. Oh well. So we're going to put this thing in the air. I'm going to start ripping it apart. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I know I cleaned it up, but I don't have, let's see here. Let's put it back down here. Clean her up. There we go. So she is black, and I was not looking forward to doing a black GM. I was looking forward to doing a black GMC. This is what I was looking forward to. I was hoping it would be black, but I guess I'm going to have to figure out a different color. So I think I'm probably going to go red. I can't remember. I think most of the Typhoons were black, so this is going to have to be. I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to go black on it, or I have to go with a different color. I may go red. I think that's probably going to be the color I go with. So means the underneath is probably going to be pretty much red as well. I hate doing the whole thing in red. All right, let me think about it, and I'll be back soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see how this is going to look. I wasn't quite too sure. I wanted it to get that gray metallic, dark gray metallic look. The reason why I selected it, truth be told, I used to have a 68 Camaro, pretty much a roller. You know, what a roller is basically a car that has nothing more than it's just has a suspension, has no motor or transmission. Well, this roller that I had, what I was planning on doing is I had another 68 that I was driving on a daily, and what my plan was to take the engine and transmission out of my daily, put it in this roller. That was my plan. Of course, living in Philadelphia was kind of tough to do anything like that. So, needless to say, none of that happened. But when I had all these grand plans of doing that, right? My rear end that I had painted for this was this metallic dark gray. And I tried to emulate it here. It just didn't really turn out as well as I wanted it to be. But I'm going to go with it. I mean, I wanted it more of a metallic look. I wanted it a little darker. Nothing was working out. I tried a couple of different combinations and just kind of settled in on this right here. It's not black, so that's one good thing. The car itself is not, the Syclone is not going to be black either. I'm going to have to change that up because it's one of the That's one of the deals. I opted for the red bushings in this just to kind of set it off a little bit. So I thought that would look fairly decent. Yeah. The cylinders and the drums, everything's painted the same, so not a big deal. I may come back and repaint those hubs black. It's going to depend on the wheels I decide on this thing. And the wheels are going to be, it's going to be a chore for me because we've got the new DLC. So we've got even more new rims to choose from. And it was already painful for me to try to choose things anyway. So yeah. And these are the size, these are 16s that came off of it. We may stick with the 16s. We may go with a set of 18s on it with a little narrower track or narrower profile tire. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to get some of this stuff taken care of real quick here. This one over here. Come on. And that one. So yeah, my thing is here is I want to get this all built. Where's my, oh God, I freaking love it, man. Okay, so clamshell, done. Door, done. Rear window, done. Front end. This is white. I may have to paint that black. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. Everything. I may just paint everything just a color. Just let it go. Swear I've got duplicate parts in here. So let's. Yeah, the one that came off it was green, and I'm like, what? It can't be green. It can't be green. It won't be green. I'm not going to allow it to be green. Rear bumper? No. So let's go rear bumper, tailgate, taillight, taillight. Clamshell beaver, clamshell pickups only, pickups only. Okay. I have a feeling, yeah, this is a pickup. So I could have gone either way with that. Now I could have gone with the pickup, or I could have gone with the whole shell on it. Now this is a pickup truck itself. Do I want to go with do I want to go with that or not? Now that's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that or not. That looks almost blue, doesn't it? That gray. I'm not finding it. Okay, take that off. This is a truck. We bought it as a truck, so I think, you know, I was kind of excited that it was an SUV. So, not sure what I want to do with that now. SUV only. SUV only. Trying to see if I want to. I want to make this into a SUV. This is a Typhoon, and we've got a Syclone. So we're going to stick with the Syclone. We are going to stick with the Syclone. We have. I think the soft top was cool. I like the soft top. So I think we're going to stick with what we have. I think we're going to stick with it. There for a second, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, this would be really cool. Okay, so let's get this all set up. Let's see where we land on this, because that good? Yeah, that's good. All right. Now for headlights. Go ahead and grab it. Oh, headlights in it. Now our body should be... Is our body 100%? Frame's 100, but body's only 83%. That's interesting. I think it's because we got the center console in there. Yeah. So that's going to be... That's part of it. Okay. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. We'll figure it out. Really kind of rethinking this whole gray rear end thing here. Not liking it at all. So I may change it up, and I'll probably be back in a few minutes. But in the meantime, I'm going to... You know, I hate doing everything red underneath here because, you know, like the Mustang's red. I do a lot of red. Look, I mean, it's beautiful red. I really wanted to change things up here. So let me think about it. I may go red. I may go with a dark red. So that may be my thing. So I'll let you guys see it in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this front end apart and go ahead and get this started working, so I can get busy, because I know you guys are anxiously awaiting to see what color I'm gonna paint this thing, because I'm in agony as it is right now. The more I think about it, the more I'm probably gonna go. It just sucks that I am limited in my own brain of what it needs to be. But all right. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me get all this stuff taken apart, and we will be back in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the front end all done, and guess what? Yep, I went with a dark red. I couldn't help myself. I redid the back. I just had to. The color was off in my head. It just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I scrapped the idea that I was going with in the first place, and decided to go with a dark red underneath. I know it's kind of very typical of me to go red underneath. I didn't really want to go red, but just doesn't. I was just having a really tough time with it. Even painted the springs red underneath the front. Chrome black and red. Kind of goes with the whole thing underneath and rear too, so I thought it would be a good idea just to kind of stick with it. I know it's not unique, so to speak, but yeah, I feel like it was haunting. I just could not let it go, to be honest with you. So yeah. All right, but I did get everything all painted up. Man, it takes forever to get some of this stuff painted. It's ridiculous. It really is. But yeah, we're gonna go with the big Brimbos on the front. We got these bad boys there. I love how that collects up like that. Maybe I should have painted that chrome. I don't know. I feel like that probably should have went chrome, but then I feel like the whole rear axle should have been chrome. So I don't know. There's got to be a fine line drawn somewhere. So I'm gonna keep it at that for right now. Holy cow! Yeah, I mean it's just absolutely crazy that my mental game that I agonize over the colors, and you should see me in a paint shop sometimes, man. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes I'll paint a piece 2 or 3 times before I go, yep, that's the color I want. I can only imagine some of the guys that do some of the custom jobs that I've seen on our Facebook page and on my Discord. Some of the stuff they go through just to agonize to try to get things just lined up just right. I can only imagine. All right. Do I have the whole front end here underneath? Good to go. I think I do. Look at my parts here. Yeah. Pickup's only the rear window. You got a rear window in here, right? Oh, I guess not. All right, rear window's in. All right, so what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to gather up some of the pieces I need in the engine compartment and just get this thing taken care of because this is a whole mess underneath here. I am in the engine bay. Okay. So I'm going to add parts. Tell you what. All right, we're going to go battery tray. Small intercooler. All right, let's see what else I need in here. Okay, I think I'm good. Just going here. Okay, here. Small intercooler, we're going to radiator A. Yep. ABS pump. That. Air filter base. Brake servo. Don't want that one. Okay, so as far as the battery is concerned, we're going to go with the good battery here. I'm going to go with this bullet tray. 2 of these tie downs, and because of the GMC, well, that's a Chevrolet emblem, so I'm not going to really put the Chevrolet emblem on it. We'll go back to doing just a basic battery bracket there. Okay, also need electronics. I try to remember what I need for all these. I never get it right. Okay, let's see if I've got that right. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. So we got the bullet tray, battery, bracket. And I'm going to pull the engine out of here and go rebuild it and then figure out my wheels and tires. That's going to be the next, my next agony is figuring out wheels and tires. So I will be back in a few minutes when I yank the engine out of here and start working on that. I'll be back in a few minutes, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the engine all back together and we're going to take this bad boy off the stand. There we go. I'm going to slap her back into our beast. Ooh, she's pretty for an Nissan engine, huh? So let's go ahead and I think I can go ahead and go top off fluids. Go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it because I always have a tendency to forget. So that'd be a good idea for me. Oh, I gotta take this stupid off. Okay. Coolant. Always topping off these fluids is always a pain in my butt because I always forget. Okay. Now what I don't have on here is like an ECU. So there's no ECU on this thing, so there's nothing to tune as far as that's concerned. We have no carburetors, for nothing to tune for there. So yeah, typically, basically there's nothing to tune, right? So that's going to be a thing. So not a big deal, but let's see here. Come on. There we go. We have wheels and tires, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put, I know this is like a four-wheel drive, an all-wheel drive type vehicle. I slapped 17s on the front, 18s on the back. And I'm actually going to probably take this thing to the drag strip and see how well it will do at the drag strip, because every part that I've put into this, I 3-starred. So I bumped every ounce of horsepower I possibly can. I'm trying to get out of this thing. So get 2 of those, that, and okay. So yeah, I have done everything that I possibly can to get the maximum amount of horsepower out of it. So I'm hoping I get a pretty good turnout on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I have another drive shaft I need to put in there too. So let's go ahead and put the gearbox in. This drive shaft, there's another drive shaft that goes up front. So Payne did a really good job, and I think Payne is the one that has this mod on the workshop. And man, I'm telling you, I like the way he's put the exhaust together on this. That's really impressive. I really like that. Let's go ahead and get that drive shaft. Okay. So that all looks okay. What about the starter? I don't have a starter. Okay, I have a starter. V8 starter. No, I needed a starter. Let's slap that bad boy in there. Wheels and tires are on it. I think we've got everything put together. We need to do something with the interior. So let's go. Interior, adding. Okay. I'm not going to do anything really fancy with it. We're just going to go ahead and put a black interior in it. Steering wheel. Yeah, we'll do that one. That looks pretty cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. So I have a console I need to put in here as well. So that's going to be, because if you look at this, my car stats, my body's only at 87%. And that's because I don't have... the engine cover's not on it. License plate, car part 1. Yikes. Oh, car part 1's that in there. Okay. So I gotta put this stupid thing back on. Come on. I'm in the engine bay, for crying out loud. Alright, there we go. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to throw a plate on the back of it. And yeah, I was able to get some plates. Let me go ahead and sell off what I have in inventory here. Some extra spare pieces, not a big deal. There we go. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this thing over to the test path. I'm going to get the wheels and headlights aligned, and then while I'm in there, I'm going to get that console door that gets put on there, and then the body should be 100%. So I'll see you when we get over to the paint booth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the paint booth, and now that you've seen what I've done with this, we are going to paint her. I'm going to go with a silver. I'm going to go with a metallic. I'm going to go lighter than that, though. Yeah. Let's see what liveries come with this bad boy. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That is it. That is so it. That's, oh my God. I couldn't have matched that up even better if I wanted to. The underneath, the wording. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. That right there that's it. That's the ticket right there. I couldn't have done that any better if I had tried. Okay. The only thing is now the red underneath there's a little brighter than it should be, but I think that's okay. Man, that looks slick as heck. All right. Dyno time. Let's see what kind of numbers we can throw down. I don't think there's anything to tune on this. Nope. No carbs. Okay. So like I said, I have done everything I can to throw every ounce of power into this thing. So let's see what we can get. All right, 530 horsepower at 672 pounds of torque. We're running at a 374 on a drag rating, so that's pretty high up on a B rating. That's actually pretty good. Wow. I really like the way that turned out. All right, well, all because I like it doesn't mean you guys will like it. So this is where you guys come in. This is a save or sell situation right here. So if you feel like, how come that rim looks off? That rim looks off, doesn't it? It's all black. I'm gonna have to fix that. It should look like this one over here. So yeah. So what do you think? Do I save it or do I sell it? Hit the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this beautiful machine, and I will do what you ask me to do. So until the next time, guys, take care. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy, and I will see you on the next episode of Rot2Rad. This is Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I am out.